Hello guys, I'm doing this video update from the center of Kyiv, and in my previous video I briefly mentioned about the situation in the Kursk region, so I decided to wait a little bit until official information from Ukrainian side comes. So today is 8th of August and we invaded, strange to say, we invaded Kursk region on the 6th of August, and up until today there is no official information from Ukrainian side. President and armed forces keep silent, no comment on official level about everything. So only today in the evening I saw the information that Zelensky speaks up about Ukraine could surprise. That's it, but it was not directly to the situation what's happening in the front line and actually on the Russian territory. So this is actually official information what I got, and usually for my news updates I follow only official sources, but I cannot keep silent about this situation. So I checked Russian publics, Russian bloggers, and this video will be about invasion into Kursk region and invasion and liberation of the Kursk region. So, but first of all, I would like to thank you for your comments, for your likes. I read all your comments. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. Thank you for buying me matches. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon and becoming sponsors of my YouTube channel. So this helps me to run my YouTube channel and sharing my thoughts and provide good information from Ukraine and open different topics for discussions. But I know also shouldn't worry about this. It's only Ukrainian military special operations, so nothing serious, so that's everything okay. And I have one advice for Russia: instead of invading borders of other countries, rather focus on your own borders and make peace at home. That is, I find my advice very valuable, you know. And also in Russia, in very deep villages, there are no toilets, no electricity, and so on. So a lot of things back home, you know. So instead of focusing on Ukraine and killing our civilians and occupied our territories, you still have to manage a lot of things back home. I read different articles, Russian media and publics, and I would like to mention from Bloomberg. They wrote that for the first time since the Second World War, the army of another country invades Russia. I was like, wow. And it's actually hard to believe it's Ukraine, because let's remember 24th of February 2022, when Russia invaded Ukraine, and no one believes that we stand on the ground and continue fighting and we should be captured within 3 days and so on. And what's happening now? Ukraine army invaded Russia. Like, wow, first time since the Second World War. Like, okay, that has surprised me. So far we don't have any official data and so on, but like, and what I want to also mention about exactly 16 years ago, Russia invaded Georgia, and how they choose the date. They like special dates. So it was 8th date, 8 months, and year 2008. And of course that reminds me of Hitler. He did the same for the Soviet Union in 1941. He chose the most powerful day of June 1941. So they kind of like similar guys, you know. So actually why I remember about Hitler, because now we invade Russia, and I saw in Russian media there are also dead and casualties among civilian population. And don't blame for this Ukraine, because after the Second World War, when the civilians of other countries died, when people in Germany died, whom to blame? Like Hitler. All the responsibilities and all the blame is for aggressor, because he started this war and he continued this war. He wanted this war. So let's, in everything what's happened for Russian civilians, also blame Hitler, because it was his idea to make the war, and now is the war coming to his territory, and we never know how it's happen later. We never know how this war will over, because some interesting facts is happening. Who can think about that? That the Ukrainian army would invade Russia. It's like, sounds crazy, but it's truth. You can get the popcorn and watching what is happening next. Yeah, people in Kursk region, they made different videos, and a lot of people said like Russia doesn't help them for evacuate, they lost their houses, so on and so on. But let's also remember this kind of people, they support this war, they stayed in Russia, they support killing of Ukrainians. They only can feel it when it's happened to their own country and to their own territory, from what we suffered for more than 2 years, and since full invasion, and actually the war is from 2014. They also supported this war, and I don't feel sorry for them, to be honest. Also, if you check the map where the Kursk region is located, it's not far from Kharkiv, not far from Sumy. That is actually cities that I always mention that are under the Russian attack. So maybe it's one of the plan of Ukraine army is to make a buffer zone and protect our land, because how many years we could suffer from Russian artillery and invasion. It should be somehow on the Russian land too, because they wanted this war. And it's actually not our first invasion to Russia, like because of the official information the Bloomberg mentioned like first, but like let's remember the March 17th, 15th this year, before the Putin's election, Ukraine army like not officially entered Belgorod Oblast, and it was also our troops there, and this invasion was following with the drone attack on oil refineries. So by the land we didn't make some huge changes, but with the drone attack, yeah, we hit a lot of oil refineries. And actually 1 year before, March 2023, we did the same. We also came to the Belgorod region and made there some kind of like invasion. So it's not our first invasion to the Russia, let's say, like not official. Like I cannot wait for official information. Like I don't see any comments from our side, and I don't really trust Russia that much, so only what I found, like I continue reporting with the numbers now, what I found in Russian media. So yesterday I saw the information from Russian media that 300 military personnel of Armed Forces of Ukraine, 11 tanks entered Russia, and they have losses in equipment, in helicopter, and we took prisoners of war, and so on and so on. Also, I saw reports in map that we capture like 11 villages, and later today I saw it's already around 20 villages. I saw maps more or less, and I saw photos of prisoners of war yesterday and today, so today we have more, and it's also updates that we get deep inside for 15 kilometers inside Russia. So you know, I just like keep checking the information, but I'm not a huge believer in Russia public. So maybe it's even like more kilometers, maybe it's more villages, like we're not sure. Also, what I saw in the news that Ukrainian forces capture Sudzha station. It's like the only route to transfer Russian gas to Europe, so we will see. Also, there is some ideas that Ukrainian forces would like to capture Kursk nuclear power plant, and so on and so on. So we will see. Oh, it's a buffer zone or it's something else, but maybe it's like a trick, because I saw the updates that today Russia taking the troops from the front lines from different regions that they came to Ukraine, taking the troops and send them to the Kursk region. So I continue checking Russian news and see how the situation change in nearest future, because to catch something is like one thing, you know, but to hold it and keep it, it's like another. We will see. Maybe we use it just for catch the attention for other places, not only for Ukrainian border and so on. I'm really curious what's happened next, and I'm so proud of Ukrainian army. They like did it really secretly, and I didn't expect this happen. So it's like simultaneously what is going on, and now it's all the news around about this like Kursk Oblast and so on. I also checked different memes. I checked Russian bloggers, how they like crying, complaining, and I don't know if it's fakes or not, but one guy was holding the camera and say like, oh my god, this crazy soldiers, they want to claim the referendum, they want that we learn Ukrainian anthems, so on and so on, but like, I'm not sure what's happened there. No, but it's like really funny to watch. I also follow Ukrainian bloggers and Ukrainian military experts, and I saw different critics about the actions of Ukrainian army. It's like briefly, it's about we are losing our territory, we're losing our villages every day, and you invading Russia. We don't know the plans because it's a war. It's a secret plans, but I sure that our army has a plans and they know what they are doing. Sometimes I mention in my videos about the online map about front lines. It's deep state. You can see the situation on the border because it's for us, it's for media, that people who is going to travel somewhere, they can see where is dangerous, where is not. And so time to time I check this map and I really see that, you know, there is no significant victory for Russia, because they keep in like small, very small villages and step by step taking our land. But in the front line, yeah, we're losing our villages, and I hope that this Kursk idea will be a turning point in this victory, because they get troops or we go more deeper, so we will see. And actually that is my news updates about this topic and about attack on Ukraine. There's always attack on Ukraine. Last night we also had a drone attack, and like this in the Kyiv region, like this is always some attacks, but in Kyiv was quiet. So actually this is for today. Thank you again for watching my channel. Thank you for your interest for Ukraine, and I hope that this war will over soon and we will this war, because you see what's going on in the front line. And see you very soon. And I would like to show you now main street of Kyiv a little bit. Life is going on, and see you very soon with news updates, or maybe with other interesting topic. So let's see. Thank you so much for your support and watching. Goodbye.